right, good morning. Today is Monday, August 26th, and the first chart we're looking at today is, let's see, a market that I'm looking to get long. I think I did mention it Friday too, very briefly. We were looking to get long this market on a penetration up through this tight little inside vertical bar. If you take a look, this is up. This is Murphy Oil Corporation. Okay, made a big move to this high. Again, this is a daily chart. Market has come down, look at this, to the 50 exponential moving average. We created a nice little tight little inside vertical bar right on top of that 50 exponential. And Friday we were not able to penetrate up through that high. We're looking to get long through that high. That high is 67.44. I typically use a 10-cent penetration of stocks under $100. But in this one, I'm going to go long at 67.51, 1 penny above the halve number. 67.51 is where I'm looking to get long. Friday wasn't able to get us executed here. The high was 67.36. Today went up to 67.42. Again, 67.51 is where I'm looking to get long. If the market is able to trade up through 67.51, I'd be long that market with an initial stop loss below Friday's low of 66.70 to 66.60. So this is still on my radar. Have an order in to buy that market long. Let's take a look at the E-Mini S&P 500 market. As you recall, this is a daily chart, right? Day session only, right? So we took this low here, and we measured from that low to this high, the all-time high. As you know, this hot pink line is the 50 exponential moving average. We've moved down through that, but look at, again, we're sitting between the 30 and the 50% retracement of that big move up, right? So essentially we've gone down to that 38.2% retracement, went a little lower, got real close to that 50 exponential, and we're up. So now we've actually had one close above that 50 exponential, okay? One close above it. Today may be a second close above it, as long as, we're up so far today and we're hovering. So taking a look at this market as well. All right, what I've done is I flipped it to a 3-minute E-Mini S&P 500 chart. And it was a pretty good trade this morning. I wasn't able to record it live, unfortunately, but look at the market opened up on this bar here. Opened up and immediately took out the high of Friday, traded down, right? Came up through that high, made a new high, pulled down right to a 50% retracement of that upswing, okay? Now, let me show you a nice little trade here. Once that market hit the 50 mark, now the 50% retracement you've all heard of, that's a big number. Market usually turns off that number if you know what you're doing and how to calculate the fibs and what levels. Now, the significant levels to measure here were from this low, right? The low today to the high of the day. Hit that 50% retracement. What made it more significant, the trade actually, I was looking for a confirmation bar to tell me it was going higher. So once it hit that 50 exponential and created, or once it hit that 50 Fibonacci retracement and created this bar right here, this is a bullish engulfing pattern, right? Took out the high of the prior bar, took out the low of the prior bar, and closed in the top quarter of that range. A very low risk entry was buying on the close of this bar, right? Which was 1663.25, right? 1663.25, with an initial catastrophe stop loss below the low, which would have been right below that 61.8% retracement. So buying it right in here and looking for an automatic 2 points to the upside. So 1663.25 would have been 1665.25, which is right up in here. That was your profit target on that trade. But again, market opened up, immediately took out the high of Friday, came down, and then rallied up through that original high, making a new high, NH, and then trading down off it, hitting a support level. A big support level is a 50% retracement of that prior up move, hit that 50, and then created a pattern, a bullish engulfing pattern. You buy it there on the close, open of the following bar, and wait for a little pullback. all the while keeping that initial stop loss below the low of the bullish engulfing pattern and riding that up for a minimum of 2 points to the upside. All right, so hope that helps. If you got any questions, let me know. Have a profitable day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.